Hey everybody, I'm here with Larry. Say hi.
Hey.
So we're here at the SEJ Summit. I just want to do a quick interview, Larry. What should businesses do in 2017 when it comes to PPC? What are some hacks that you can recommend?
So the big thing that a lot of companies don't realize is the algorithms of AdWords are changing.
Right.
All right. So you know how in SEO, every time the algorithm changes, everybody screams and everyone does a research into what's changing and all
And
this
then
stuff.
they want to do exactly that.
Exactly. So
Reverse engineer.
So basically, the big thing here is that quality score, which is kind of the one big algorithm for AdWords, is actually changing a lot over the last year.
That's awesome.
And basically, it's very difficult to do this research because it's not like in SEO you can just like scrape your websites and your rankings, but in AdWords, what you really need to do is analyze what's happening in like thousands and thousands of accounts.
Right.
And people don't always want to share that information.
That's true.
So
it's all behind the scenes
right.
for their engineers.
But I happen to have tens of thousands of accounts.
That's awesome.
So basically, I just do this kind of reverse engineering, and basically the one big thing that I want to tell you that's changing is that the quality score algorithm is becoming more and more picky. Okay.
Wow.
Quality score is the thing that kind of decides, which ads to show and what position and how much to charge you. And basically over the last year or two or three, what's been happening is that the inventory is becoming smaller because they got rid of the right rails.
Exactly. There's only 4 on the top.
Also, the inventory is shrinking because it used to be like 60% of the searches were desktop, but now it's kind of flipped. It's 60% of the searches are mobile. So that's even fewer spots.
That's true.
And so basically, what the algorithm is doing is it's becoming much more picky because it has so much. It's got it's got so much more. Advertisers.
Limited.
It's got more and more advertisers every month, but fewer and fewer spots.
I agree.
Right. So
the supply is very little.
So basically, it just means that it's kind of like a winner take all. Like you basically need to have these really unusually high ads, like high click-through rate ads.
Right.
Otherwise, your ads won't even show in the first place.
That's true.
And B, they're just making.
You're going to be paying more.
They're just going to. Well, that's always been the case, but now they're making it like from a 400% penalty to like an 800% penalty.
Wow.
So like the cost of running crappy ads is increasing dramatically. Okay.
That's why it costs $20, $30, $40 a click because it's a horrible quality score.
But that's always been the case. But what I'm saying is that what the algorithms are doing is they're just becoming even more picky and more punitive for the ads that are low quality, and basically the only ads that get any play are the ones that have very that have above average quality scores. So basically the strategy for 2017 and beyond is really you should be considering deleting the bottom 25% or bottom 30% of your account.
The ones that are super low quality score.
Because A, they're not even showing up in the first place.
That's true. It's costing you more than
B,
it's helping.
it's kind of like a cancer that's really dragging the average scores down on your
account level.
Yeah, exactly. And then what do you do with the money? You can just deploy that elsewhere, like remarketing on Google Display Network or Facebook advertising.
Perfect.
And that kind of rebalancing is I think really the key for staying current. If I could just make that as my number one hack, kind of rebalancing, deleting the garbage and deploying it to Facebook or marketing. The only other thing I'd add is just these new expanded text ads.
Yep.
It used to be really hard to kind of come up with something clever to say in your ads.
Because it was 35 characters.
Exactly, or even 25 characters in the headline. So basically it was really challenging to do that because there was just no room to be creative. Now it's 140 characters. That's the same amount as a Twitter tweet. You can put a lot of snarky little things in there.
Absolutely.
And basically what we're seeing is that the click-through rates for these things vary from like the bottom 10% of ads are 6 times worse than the top 10% of the ads. Like you're talking the difference between like a 0.5% click-through rate to a 35% click-through rate. So I think what I would suggest here is, like, previously I know that we've been relying heavily on things like dynamic keyword insertion and just
Right.
basically parroting back kind of the keyword they're searching for.
Right.
But now that you've got so much room, I would really recommend trying to do a little bit more experimentation, being a little bit more creative
Right.
with those headlines, trying to create some fear, some emotional triggers.
Add call to action if you can.
You know what? Even the calls to action, what I find, a call to action was kind of a dated thing from like 10 years ago, because like people didn't know that if you clicked on something that you would learn more.
That's
but,
true.
But now it's kind of like, I get it. Let's give them the benefit of the doubt. This is like 2017. People kind of know that if you click the call button, it'll
Yeah.
call people. Instead, maybe try to focus on positioning some of your differentiators or your guarantee or kind of like something
Same day delivery, whatever that is.
something that really makes you stand out amongst the others, and the rewards are huge, because what we're talking about, if you really nail this thing, you could 6 times your click-through rate, which would
That's
be,
true,
which
and then you're going to be paying less per click.
exactly, and that really is the key to winning here in AdWords, given how the algorithms have changed.
And I think it's the same exact thing when it comes to Facebook ads. It's becoming the same thing for Instagram
Yeah,
ads.
yep,
It's
yep,
all
yep.
going towards engagement.
Exactly.
Engagement's becoming the thing
You got
that
it.
Google and Facebook and all the ad tech, everybody's looking for.
So I'm just saying, like, it's maybe, I know you've got these ads in your account that you've probably been running for 5 years.
And you think it's working well, you just expanded the text ad thing, and that's all you had to do.
But what I'm thinking, maybe even in this year, consider like blowing them up and
Dumping is the new way to doing things.
It's great. Yeah, I'm a big fan of blowing things up.
That's awesome. Thank you so much, Larry. I appreciate your time.
All right.